Good morning. It's Thursday, March 28th. And this morning I woke up with a ton of anxiety, and I am coming back from a trip that was really amazing, back into, the day to day. And so I just woke up with so much anxiety. I had some bad dreams, and I was really just like going into a really deep place. And I was like, how am I going to get through today? And so I sat down and I'm going through this book on codependency. And essentially, it's like looking at your childhood and then understanding like patterns that you learned or lies that you started to believe, based off how you were raised. Not in like a bad way, like our parents do the best they can, but they can only give what they've been given. And so I'm going through this, and all of a sudden, as I'm working through it, I'm like, God, can you help me? Like, just give me understanding, because I don't know why, I do this or think this or whatever. And all of a sudden, I realized that I, when I was little, didn't know how to defend myself. And so I carry that into my relationships today. And I have so much fear around that. And it's really hard to describe, but it's like this thing unlocked in my stomach, and all the anxiety went away, and I just had this peace. And I know it was from God. I know He revealed that to me. And I just prayed to Him, like, Lord, can you show me? I know as a kid I couldn't defend myself, because you're a child, you can't. Like, you're being defended by your parents, pretty much. But I said, will you show me how you defend me and how you are my defender? And I've been focusing on verses lately just about God being like our strong tower and our refuge, and that He surrounds us. And so I prayed that. And I also feel like He was just inviting me into this journey of figuring out how to stand firm in different situations in my life, and how to express feelings and just all these things. So it's just this invitation to a greater journey. But what really struck me was that the enemy in the morning was going after the exact thing that God wanted to bring freedom to, and bring healing to, and bring invitation to. Like, the enemy was telling me this morning, like, you are weak, you're not going to get through this, like, you're just like attacking on all sides. But in reality, God was about to bring breakthrough, and I didn't even know it. And so I pray for you today. If you are just struggling in an area, whatever it is, fear, anger, insecurity, or just struggling comparing yourself to other people, or whatever it looks like, I think that's actually the enemy like going after you, because he knows that God is wanting to bring you into freedom, to the exact opposite almost. So like whatever you're struggling with, the opposite of that is what God wants to bring freedom for you into, or invite you into a journey into the exact opposite of that. So if it's fear, He wants to bring you to peace. If you're struggling with depression or anxiety, God wants to give you peace and joy. Like, God, the breakthrough is just like a few seconds away sometimes, I feel like, and the enemy tries the hardest right before it happens. And so if you're struggling today, I just pray, spend some time with God and just pour out your heart to Him, and just dive into His Word. I've been focusing on the Psalms lately. They're just so emotional. And I pray just that you would start there, and just let it soak into you and over you, and ask God for revelation, for specific revelation for your case, your instance, your situation, and just like sit with Him just for a little bit of time. And I know He wants to bring it to you, and He's always calling us into greater freedom and peace and greater intimacy with Him. And so that's my prayer for you today. Just go after it. Just be with Him. And I'm just praying for revelation and breakthrough in your life today too. You are blessed. You're amazing. God designed you. You're here for a reason, and He has great plans for you. So don't lose hope. Just go one more minute, one more minute, one more minute. And I just pray joy over you today.